Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a Snapchat Q&A, and if you left me some questions on Twitter or on Instagram, I also will be answering them. So I've never done this before. It looks actually really fun, so I decided to do it. Plus, many of you were asking me to do this type of video, and I haven't done a Q&A in quite some time, so I thought it would be fun. So the first question is by Lorenita AXO. Was business school hard? Did you face any challenges throughout? I can definitely say that college was a very, very interesting and very unique experience, and I definitely suggest this experience to everybody just because of the knowledge that you get from professors, from knowing other people, from meeting people, from knowing their experience. It's completely eye-opening. Were my business courses difficult? There was some that were very easy for me, some that were very challenging. There was a few classes that I felt like giving up. Was I actually gonna do it? Of course not. Most of them were challenging in a sense where math was just so intense. The knowledge that you had to know was crazy because you had to study so hard for all of those exams, and sometimes I felt like classes came very easy to me and some classes were of course very difficult. It just depends on you and what you're good at and how much you study, because of course there's going to be people out there who don't study at all and they ace everything, but I was not like that. I'd bust all-nighters. I wasn't really ever in the mood of, oh yeah, I don't have to study for this test. Like, that is insane. For the person who never had to study for anything, that was not me. Just because of everything that I learned, the people that I met, the way I associate myself now is a little bit different just because of everything that I know. And the cool thing about my business courses is that now that I'm in this field, YouTube, this business field, I'm able to read contracts and really know what's going on. I know what people to communicate with in order to get me where I need to be. Those were my challenges, and yes, college was difficult. Did I have fun? Yes. Were there times when I felt like giving up? Of course. I'm never the type of person to really give up on something, especially if I have already started. If you are in college or you are in high school and you're having a difficult time with just achieving the grade that you need, I think it's just patience, persistence, and knowing the right people in order to get you where you need to be. The next question is from Tatiana SF. What is your go-to makeup for a simple day? What item do you regret buying that everyone was raving about? Sorry, so much questions, LOL. So let me begin by the first one. For a simple day, I literally just use this. This is like my go-to palette, and I know it's not available for you guys anymore, but they do sell all of the shadows separately. This I use all the time, and I'm pretty much hitting pan. This is the Amrezy palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I literally just do this. I put this on the crease of my eye, this on the lid, and either this one or this one on the eyebrow bone, and that is my go-to makeup, like all the time. So this palette to me was definitely worth every penny. So I usually have that on my eyes, some mascara, winged liner, and a little bit of foundation. I don't go super ham, but if I am going out and I'm wearing makeup, I'm usually full on face. If I'm not going anywhere, I'm literally at my house, bare face, there's nothing there. So it's either one or the other, like I'm not even in between. What item do I regret buying? I'm trying to think of what item I truly regret buying, but right now I can't really think of anything. There might be products that I don't use as much, but as of right now, I cannot think of an item that I truly regret buying. And the reason why is because I'm really picky with what makeup I actually buy. As you can tell by my channel, I don't go out there and just buy everything that's like new and raving, because to be honest, if I go to Sephora or I go to MAC or I shop at the drugstore, if I swatch it, it just does not grab my attention, I won't buy it. And I'm the same way with clothes. I very easily pick and choose what I want. So right now I can't think, but if I do remember in between the video, I will let you know. So the next one is a picture of their room, and it says, how did you and your boyfriend meet? Me and my boyfriend actually met in high school. Officially, I think we met in our bio class. I did know him through friends of friends, and we did go to middle school together, but I started speaking to him and knowing him as a person 9th grade biology. So here goes the next one.
I got a question. Why haven't you and your boyfriend made any videos together? Y'all been together for so long, and I've yet to see his face on one of your videos on YouTube.
We're both at an age where we're trying to figure out our lives. He has a vision for his career, and at this point, and I think we both agree on this, I don't want to put him on so many platforms where it might affect his position sometime in the future. We have spoken about this quite a lot. There was times where we're just like, let's just do it. There's been times when we just stop and we're like, we need to think this a little bit through. And this goes again back to me even, because when I started YouTube, there was things that were holding me back. And one of them was, what am I gonna do when I graduate and the business that I want to work for doesn't want to work with me because of the fact that I am, you know, in this platform. And right now it really just has to do with that. Like, once we are past that stage where he needs to get that position or he needs to be somewhere in his life, then I will definitely bring him here. I never want to be in the position of telling someone that you have to do this for me, because that's just how it is. Like, no. Does he like seeing you guys? Does he like being on Snapchat? Yeah, of course. But we keep it to that extent just right now. Once we're ready, or once I hit maybe a milestone on YouTube, I will definitely bring him here. But right now, it's just timing. It's the timing that I don't want anything to affect his future and his career. So I do want you guys to meet him, because I mean, he's like the same person as me, just a guy, you know. It's pretty cool. This question is from Amber Mora. And it says, what kind of car do you drive, and where do you see yourself in 10 years from now? So, the driving thing. I actually do not own a car. And probably some of you are like, what? But I went to school an hour away from where I live now, and I live with my parents. And I was there for 4 years. I hardly came over. If I came over, it was like twice a month. So I was literally in that city for 4 years. So I had no reason of even having a car because everything was so near me. Plus, me and my boyfriend were literally together 24/7. So he had a car, we would just carpool everywhere. If we went to buy groceries, we would go buy groceries together. If we had to go to the mall, we would just go together. We would plan everything together, and that's just how it was. When I came back from college, that's when I was like, I need a car. But the thing that happens that when you graduate college is that you're basically a little bit broke and you're trying to find a job. So at this point in my life, I've been saving for a car, and that's what I'm doing. So I do not have a car right now. The way that I do get around is I hardly even go out, to be honest. If I have to go to an event, someone just takes me there. It's usually like no more than an hour away, or I just Ubered it. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? I am 23, so hopefully with a house, maybe married and with kids. I just want to be really, really healthy and happy. That's how I see it. So the next one is by Josie Honey Boo.
Question is, what is a good moisturizer for the morning and night?
A moisturizer, I would suggest probably Cetaphil, and it's the big jar. That one I've heard wonders of, and I've actually used the face wash, and that's probably one of my favorite inexpensive face washes. So that's something that I always buy, so I suggest that just because you can use it as a moisturizer, as a primer, I guess. It just depends on your skin tone. The next...
Girl, I love you so much, and I was just wondering, what's your motivation to keep doing YouTube?
Oh, cute. By the way, his name is Luis Vargas, and he literally comments, likes, comments on everything, and I just wanted to say thank you so much. Like, I love you. I see your comments, likes, and everything just because I feel like your name is stuck in my mind. The reason that I keep doing this is literally the motivation that I get from you guys, from the comments, because I get so many comments from you guys saying like, please don't ever stop. And technically, you know, anybody who does YouTube can literally just stop making videos and you can just not know anything about us. So I really think it's the fact that you guys consistently keep telling me to stay here, to keep doing this, and you consistently keep commenting and just reaching out to me. I think that is what clings me to YouTube. The next question is from Crystal, the best one. Hey girl, what do you do to build confidence towards your work? How to believe in yourself? Love ya. So my confidence honestly came from just mistakes, situations I've been through in life, and just like believing in yourself, I think is really, really necessary. Like, if you don't believe in yourself and you don't think you're good enough or you're worth it, then who else is going to believe in that, you know? And trust me, I went through some phases in life where I was just like, what am I doing? I don't like this, I don't like that. And honestly, I can say right now, yeah, I have insecurities over certain things about my face, my body, the way that I speak, certain things about my life, but don't let any of that bother you. And yeah, it's hard because of the society that we're in. Just, they try to build this bubble that you need to be perfect, and I'm not perfect, and I think you guys can see that because I make mistakes all the time. You guys see me without makeup on Snapchat. You guys see me just here laughing, pronouncing things wrong, and I don't care. At the end of the day, if I made a mistake or if I look a certain way for a bit, as long as I love myself, then I should be fine. Who cares what anybody else thinks? And I've never really been the type of person who truly cares about what anybody says. Yeah, it might bother me if someone says something offensive or anything, but I'm not gonna take it to heart that quickly. I'm just gonna be like, flipping my hair for you. I think if it's just specifically like on makeup, it's just like you practice and you get better. Like, and if someone doesn't like it, then just unsubscribe. Like, there's no big deal. And the next one, how do you like being a YouTuber so far? I don't even know how to answer this. I mean, I guess it's cool. I just think it's cool that I have a lot of you guys who talk to me all the time. I don't think it's such a big deal yet. I don't know if I'm just the only one who is like this, but like, to be honest, I don't think I really have people who like the same exact things as me. So the fact that you guys watch me and you guys like what I do is just awesome. I think it's cool that I can be able to wake up, turn on my camera, and just speak to you guys, or just do my makeup and you guys, you know, learn something from that. Like, that is awesome. I like teaching people. The next question says, what do you think of LA Girl Matte Lip Gloss? I actually only have one. So this is actually the only one that I have, and I think it's pretty good, but this color is really pink, as you can tell. Like, it's really bright for my skin color. So if I do wear this, I have to minimize the color with a lip liner, or else I'm just gonna look weird with it. But I mean, the formula is great. I've tried it on my lips, trust me. I think the formula is good.
Hi Leslie, I wanted to ask you, what is your all-time favorite mascara?
Right now I'm obsessed with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. But in terms of drugstore, the L'Oreal Carbon Black or the Telescopic, like, those are probably my go-to for mascaras from the drugstore. But I don't really use mascara that much, only on the bottom lashes, because when I do have a bunch of makeup, it's usually because I'm filming and I have false lashes on, so that's something to consider. So the next one says, how did you get confidence to start YouTube? It is by Sanchez B18. I think I started it at a point in my life where I was just like, you know what, if someone makes fun of me or someone doesn't like how I do a certain thing, like, I was at a point where I didn't care. And I was at a point in my life also when I started YouTube where I had my own room and I could experiment, and you know, it was in college and I was able to do it. If you do start YouTube, I think you have to have a lot of just, I don't care if someone says something bad about me, and you should be good. I guess it is confidence of not really caring what anybody else has to say. And yeah. The next one is from Kathy Koo 1127. Here. I can't hear you. It says, who influenced you to start your makeup channel? So I couldn't hear her. I think there was something, I think she didn't have the sound on. But who influenced me to start makeup? I guess it was like my sister and my sister-in-law. They were the only ones who kind of wore makeup, I guess. Because in high school, I didn't wear makeup. I only wore mascara, and just mascara, not even eyeliner. It was just mascara. I always did makeup on other people, but I never did it on myself. And I think what influenced me truly to do makeup, it's the fact that it made people happy and it gave them confidence. The next one.
Do you plan on getting married anytime soon?
That one was from Magali G13. Married right now? No. Right now I really just want to live a little, because I really felt like for 4 years I was trapped in another place just trying to get my degree, and I really didn't go out that much. Because right now I feel like I'm experimenting with so much stuff. Like, I'm seeing where this takes me. I'm going out to eat and I'm just experimenting with certain things. So no, I don't think anytime right now I want to get married. So, but definitely in the future, I mean, that's always something that I want.
Hi Leslie, I'm curious as as to how you got into makeup.
Oh my god, you're so pretty. That one is from TNE Rose. I did get curious from watching a lot of YouTube videos and people giving me makeup. Like, I felt like people were giving me makeup because they thought it was weird that I didn't wear it. But like I said, I really think it was just that I wanted people to feel pretty. Like, if you didn't feel pretty without anything, that, I mean, if it makes you feel pretty with it on and I put it on you, then I'll do it for you, you know. That, I think that's what it was, just making people not feel bad about themselves.
What equipment do you use to film your videos?
The next one was from Dion Montes. This camera right here right now, this one's actually my boyfriend's. I usually film with the 3Ti, but I've actually had his camera because he was filming me. But I have the ring light, that camera, and then 3 soft boxes, and that in the back is just like a room divider. Like, that's all I have. I don't have anything in terms of a mic. I don't have that yet. I kind of just do with what I got right now, and as we move on, then I'll continue on buying things. But that's all I have right now. The next one is, can you make a video with your boyfriend? Love you. So I kind of just answered that. I do want to make one. But not yet.
Hi, when will you do a boyfriend tag?
Oh my god, that's so funny. I am totally gonna bug him now because you guys are putting me on the spot. Like, seriously. Not yet though.
How did you and your boyfriend meet, and how long have you guys been together for?
Oh, you're so pretty. This one is from B_Manzo. How long have we been together? We've been dating since 2008 and we met in high school. We did go to the same middle school. I didn't really know him back then, even though we had mutual friends, but we did not know each other. So we met in high school because I officially had him in classes. The next one is by Shorty0825. Hi beautiful, what setting powder would you recommend? Well, if you guys don't know already, I use the SACHA Buttercup powder. And this is a setting powder. I would suggest it specifically, I think, for tan complexion. Because I am tan, some translucent powders, although they are translucent, they look very, very ghostly on me. So if you are tan, I would definitely recommend that one. If you are on the lighter side though, you might not want to get that, just like you might not want to get the banana powder because it's yellow. Just going off from my skin tone, that's the one that I suggest and I recommend. Plus, I have a coupon code on this and I love this. Like, I speak about it and I use it on my tutorials all the time because I truly love this. If you use flash, you can't see it, and to me, that is important. The next one is by Nevo89.
What's your favorite part about putting on makeup? And I love your videos.
So thank you. She was so embarrassed. I could tell you were so embarrassed. My favorite part of doing the makeup is probably the eyes. Putting on mascara can definitely just make a difference in your eye shape. Putting on a wing liner can make such a huge difference. Putting on a dark smoky eye can make a huge difference depending on your eye shape. And the cool thing about it, I think that your eyes really make you. I obsess over lipsticks, so I guess everything, but specifically eye makeup and lips. Like, that to me is everything. In your opinion, what is the best makeup line? I started off using MAC makeup. As you guys know, I do freelance, but I started off with just MAC makeup. So in the beginning of my videos, there was always just MAC stuff, and that's literally because that's all I had. And because they gave me such a huge discount that everything was very inexpensive. Instead of spending the $8 at a drugstore, I would always just spend the $8 at a MAC store. So to me, MAC is always just gonna have a place in my heart. But in terms of other makeup, I truly, truly love TOOFACED. TOOFACED, their packaging, I always use their makeup like all the time. And in terms of drugstore, I think L'Oreal is probably my favorite. The next one is by Little J13. It says, what's your favorite thing about being Mexican? And if it's the food, then what's your favorite dish? I love being Mexican, and yeah, I am born in LA, but the fact that I have roots from somewhere else, the fact that I know another language, I don't know, I think it's like the coolest thing ever to have two things that you can really know about. And yeah, I am American, but I am also Mexican. When it comes to my favorite food, I think it has to be sopes. Sopes definitely takes the cake. For the holidays, I love pozole and I love tamales, obviously. tacos, just street tacos. I call them street tacos, but it's like tacos de carne asada. Bomb. I love spicy food. The next question is by Exogenesis. What age did you start wearing makeup? 15. And I think I started wearing it because that's the age where, like, Latinos, that's the age where you kind of can start doing stuff. That's also the age where I started doing my brows. I actually waited to just do it at that age. But I just would wear mascara. That was it. That was the only thing I would wear when I did start wearing makeup. My junior year in college, I actually started wearing like a compact. It was a powder compact by MAC, the Studio Fix. And then my senior year in college is where I started wearing a full face. And what I mean by a full face is foundation, concealer, and mascara. Like, that was it. And I started wearing a full face technically because I would film videos for you guys. Next is Itty Bitty Jade. What part of Mexico are you, your parents from, and have you ever been? My parents are actually from Guerrero, Mexico, and yes, I have been. I've been twice in my life. The most recent year was in 2008. After that though, things started getting very, very crazy over there, especially where we're from. I wasn't really focusing on going, plus I was like scared because of everything you see in the news and everything that you hear from your family members about what's going on over there. So unfortunately, I have not gone over there since then, and as unfortunate as it sounds, is I really don't think I'm gonna be able to go over there for quite some time just because of the corruption, I think, and safety. Safety to me is important, and there's a lot of things that are going on that unfortunately I cannot control. This question is from Ash M, and it says, why are you so pretty? LOL. But if you were to get your makeup done by one person, who would it be? And probably if I were to get my makeup done by one person, it would probably be Mario, and that's Kim K's makeup artist, just because he just does such an effortless job and it just looks so natural but so beautiful.